This is my persuasive speech on why Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback in NFL history, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Brady's career didn't start off easy. At the University of Michigan, he had to fight for the starting quarterback spot and didn't get a chance to prove himself until his senior year. He almost wouldn't even get drafted if it weren't for Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots taking a chance on him. He was taken in the 6th round of 7 with the 199th pick. 6 other quarterbacks were taken in the 2000 draft class before Brady was. Even though Brady was drafted by New England, it didn't guarantee him any playing time. The starter at the time, Drew Bledsoe was his name, had already had the starting spot for New England, playing his 7th season in the NFL. The most New England ever expected at the time was an okay quarterback for the quarterback they just signed a 10-year, $100 million contract to. There wasn't much to be said on the appearance of Brady because he was just a tall, slow quarterback out of Michigan who didn't really have the best combine compared to the other 6 quarterbacks in the draft class. The very next 2001 season is when things got interesting, though. Drew Bledsoe went down with a lung injury in Week 2 against the Jets in the 2001 season, so Brady's 2nd season. Tom Brady never looked back from that moment, leading the franchise of New England to their first ever Super Bowl in history and Brady's first Super Bowl win as a starter in the NFL. Tom Brady will always put his team first. Whenever the Patriots play poorly, he takes it upon himself to make sure that things are changed. I've seen this guy hype up plenty of teammates on the sideline because he wants them to succeed, and he knows they do better when he hypes them up. He also congratulates the whole team when they win and is always sharing credit, never being selfish. He thrives off of pressure and won't back down from the steepest of challenges. Throughout his career, he has done it over and over, dating back to his years at Michigan. For example, in Super Bowl 36, when the New England Patriots were tied with the New England Rams, each with 17 points and no timeouts. Instead of running the ball to force overtime, Brady drove the Patriots down the field, completing 5 of 6 passes for 53 yards to be able to spike the ball for Adam Vinatieri to hit the game-winning field goal in the Super Bowl. No matter how big the game is or how high the stakes are, Tom Brady never flinches under pressure. That's what makes him so great. Tom Brady also defies age in the NFL. He is now 43 years old, the oldest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl, and he has plans for much more. At the end of last year's Super Bowl, at the trophy presentation, he said he's coming back for another year and most likely more. This to me was amazing because I've always been a Tom Brady fan and I've always thought he's amazing. What comes next? Brady's stats over time have not decreased with age. He's playing like he did in his 20s, if not better, because of all the knowledge he's learned over his 20 years of playing now. His body is still in very good shape and looks like he has plenty of years left in his career, which now is in Tampa. With his dedication and commitment for the game, there's no doubt that he's not being stopped anytime soon. Brady also has the best statistics to back up why he's the greatest of all time. He has won 7 Super Bowls, 7 rings, the most by any player. He also has 3 All-Pro selections. He has 14 Pro Bowl selections, 3 League MVP awards, 5 Super Bowl MVP awards, and many more accolades. He has racked up these stats and accomplishments which are higher than any other single quarterback in NFL history. Along with these accolades, Tom has the highest passer rating of all quarterbacks. He has a score of 97, the highest of all time. The next best is a Hall of Famer who played for San Francisco and goes by the name Joe Montana, and he comes in at a 92, 5 points below Brady. He is undoubtedly the greatest quarterback of all time and has shown it plenty even before he was in college, He is one of the football players to be in the top 100 NFL players every single year, actually being the first in the top NFL player in 3 different seasons.